Conor, trip to Lincoln City awaits the Reds in league action. Back in league action after a couple of cup games. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, really good. Lads are in a good place, obviously, after the weekend. Been in the last couple of days getting ready for Lincoln. We know it's going to be a tough game. A couple of tough games now this week, but we're going to be really ready for it. I've just been saying to the players this morning in a meeting, can we take that next step now to really become consistent? That's the big thing. I feel like we're just on the cusp of taking that step that we want as a group and as a squad, and hopefully, obviously, that will be this week.
You made your point clear after the Port Vale result that you wanted a reaction. Saturday certainly was one. Did you? Were you happy with Saturday and the nature of the result?
Yeah, I was really, really pleased. I thought the reaction was really impressive. Thought we were good with and without the ball. We were energetic, won duels, and then obviously with our structure and how we play, I thought we created loads of chances. Should have made the game a little bit more easy, particularly late on. But look, clean sheet, 1-0, very, very, very professional performance. And everyone's looking forward to see what happens now with the draw tonight as well.
Is that game an example of the fine margins that we're playing in at this level? Because easily Peterborough could have got another one. It goes to extra time, and there's another half an hour. Is it just a case of getting that extra goal, like we said at Stockport?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think look at the game prior to that at Luton. Really, really clinical. Comfortable win at the end of it. Stockport, could we have got that second goal? Peterborough, could we get that second goal? So it's such fine lines. Lincoln have played a lot of tight games and just come out the right side of it over the last couple of league games, particularly at home, and hopefully we can come out on the right side of it tomorrow.
No game for the host at the weekend. Of course, we played in the FA Cup. Will that have an advantage? Will it play in our favour because we played more sort of match ready? What do you think?
Yeah, who knows? But one thing is for sure is that we picked the teams against Port Vale and Peterborough with this week in mind. We felt like we shared the minutes out quite well. Everyone's kind of in a good place fitness wise. It's going to take big efforts now tomorrow night and heading into Leyton Orient for some positive results, and the squad's in a good place ready for that.
Yeah, we spoke about it as well earlier on in the month about how big this period now is. A lot of points to sort of get in a short space of time. Do you feel that we're entering this period in a really good run of form and in a good place?
Well, I'm hoping so. I think this week will tell a lot to see where we're at. I think the squad has made really big strides over since pre-season to where we are now. Different personnel, developing really exciting players, and with that now, can we take that jump for the squad and for everyone to really get us heading in the right direction? I think, like I said, we're on the cusp of it. Can we make that jump now this week to really come out of two difficult games with some positive results?
And most importantly as well, a good stretch now of league games. Again, we spoke about the disrupted nature of the season so far, playing sort of interspersed with international breaks and cup games, but now all league games in the next sort of 4 to 5 matches. Is that something that you're relishing?
Yeah, of course. I think you can build momentum. You can gain points for sure. If one doesn't go your way, then there's another one around the corner straight away to put it right, just like the Port Vale and Peterborough scenario. So there's definitely an opportunity to take points. If anything goes wrong along the way, we will lose games. Hopefully not too many, but we'll have a game around the corner to put that right straight away as well.
Lincoln as an opposition then made a really good start to the league, fourth currently. What do you make of them and the test that they'll pose to us? Yeah,
look, good side. Obviously, they're in good form. Had a really good start to the season. We know the challenges at hand that they'll bring to us tomorrow night. We need to be really good without the ball and then try and hurt them with it. But yeah, like I said, I just think for this week, the big message to the players is taking that next step now. And can we really take that step where we really will be heading in the right direction rather than coming across maybe a Rotherham result that puts you a step backwards to then try and take another leap forwards. Similar to Port Vale, in a good position, in a good reign of form heading into that game. All of a sudden the Port Vale game makes you take a step back, and now off the back of the Peterborough game, can we now step forward even more into this week?
Lincoln have got the lowest average possession in the league, in league football. What does that show about them, and does that mean we have to be really good because they're comfortable not having the ball? Yeah,
and they've got their own threats. They're good from set plays. They got a long throw as well that we scored goals from. So we need to be more than ready for that. And like I said, the opportunities that we have with the ball, we need to try and hurt them. Like I said, they'll have opportunities in and around their box and they'll put us under pressure. We need to get connected, defend it well, and then hurt them as well.
In terms of early team news, of course, Josh Earl missing, Nat Gbeta, Dizzy McGoldrick, all missing from the squad on Saturday. Any of those close to returning on Tuesday night?
Yeah, we'll have a few bodies back for tomorrow night and for this week, which is positive. I think by late morning we'll pretty much have everyone back, maybe bar Nathan Ogbeta. He'll probably be another week. But heading into Lincoln and late Orient, other than that, we're pretty much in a good place. Whether people are back for tomorrow night or Saturday, then obviously we'll wait and see on that.
You touched on Leyton Orient, just final question. Of course, with the nature of the matches now, playing twice a week very often now for the next 6 weeks, how much is it in your thoughts, the big home game here on Saturday?
Yeah, of course. Look, hopefully we can go into that off the back of a positive result tomorrow night. We know that there's obviously a really important game on the horizon on Saturday as well. But first and foremost, all eyes on tomorrow. Full preparation. Lads have been in a good place. We've had 2 good days, post Peterborough, and we'll be ready for tomorrow night.